And so we are in the part 4 of the video, balancing of chemical reaction using the algebraic method. Now this is, you can see that the product here is 3. We have 3, so that means we have to add variables to 2 of the product. Remember the way we normally used to do it was the part 1, part 2, part 3 of the video, and then follow up to this side. So, and then of course I wanted to name this, if I say let me name it X, Y, Z, it may be confusing. So let me change it, because all my video I've been using X, Y, and Z. So let me come here and name this A, and then I will name this B, and then here let me name it D. It might be confusing, and let me just go here and name it X. So we have 3 products, and of course all we need to do is name 2 of the products, add variables to it. So of course we have copper, right? We have hydrogen, nitrogen, and we have oxygen. So as usual, this is 1, so here is 8. The hydrogen here, you can see that the hydrogen we have B, right? Nitrogen is 1 times this, we still have B. Do we have any place again? Oxygen is 3 here times B, we have 3B, and so we are done with this. Let's go to the product side. We still have copper, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. So the copper here is still 1, so we have D. The hydrogen here, we don't have hydrogen here, right? We don't have hydrogen here, so we only have 1 hydrogen, so we have hydrogen here to be 2. Nitrogen here is 2 times this, so we have 2D. We have 1 nitrogen here times this, 2 plus X. We don't have any nitrogen again. The next thing is oxygen. This times this is 6. 6 times D should give you 6D. We have 1 oxygen here, so plus X plus 1. So we have 6D plus X plus 1. So the next thing is we have to equate them, right? As normal, as usual. So you have that A is equal to D, equation 1, and B is equal to 2, right? And we call it equation 2. And then you have that the same B is equal to 2D plus X. This is equation 3. And you have that 3B is equal to 6D plus X plus 1. And this is equation 4. So this is, we have to solve using the systems of linear equation to solve, and the answer will flow naturally. Pause the video and solve it if you can. Pause it, please. So the next thing we're going to do right now is we have to put equation 2 into equation 4. So B is equal to this. So putting it into equation 4, put equation 2 into equation 4. That means this one will now change to 6 is equal to 6D plus X plus 1. Let me call it equation 5. Then the next thing we're going to do is put equation 2 into, okay, we have done that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is put 2 into 3. I want to put 2 into 3. And if I do that, I'll end up with 2 is equal to 2D plus X, right? So now let me call this equation 6. Now remember, don't forget the first thing I did was put equation 2 into equation 4. And I got the next thing I did was the same equation 2, I put it into equation 3. I got this same value. Now look at here very well. From equation 5, I want to collect like terms, right? So if I collect like terms, I have something like this. This comes to this list. I have 5 is equal to 6D plus X, right? So this is already okay. So I have 2 is equal to 2D plus X. Now look at what I want to do. Let me clean this now. I don't want to clean it. I'll still use it. So look at what I want to do. I want to minus, let me call this equation 7, here is equation 8. I want to minus equation 8 from 7. So this minus this should give you 3, right? Yes. Let me check this. Yeah? No. 6D. No, I made a mistake. Yeah, no, I'm correct. I'm correct. This minus this should give you 3. This minus this should give you 4D, right? And then S minus S should give you 0. And so from here, divide by 4, divide by 4. So D is equals to 3 all over 4. And if my D is equals to 3 all over 4, let me call it equation 9. Now remember that my A is equals to D. Therefore, A is also equals to 3 all over 4. This is equation 10. Now, if I've gotten my A, I've gotten my D, the next thing I want to, and my B, of course, is 2. So I want to get my X. So look at what I'm going to do. From equation 3 on this equation, I will put the value of B, D to get my X. So my B is 2 is equals to 2D, and my D, let me write so you not be confused. This is B is equal to 2D plus X. So my B is 2 into my D is 3 all over 4 plus X, right? So we have 2 is equal to, here we go. No, let me, yes, you have 3 all over 2 plus X, right? Good. Now, the next thing I want to do is, using the system of linear equation to solve. Now, look at what I want to do. I want to bring this here. So you have 2 all over 1 minus 3 all over 2 is equal to X. So by solving, I have 2 into this will go, so you have 4 minus 3, which is equal to S. So this will give me 1 all over 2. So my S is equal to 1 all over 2. So of course I've gotten my, so my S here is 1 all over 2. So I've gotten my 4 variables. Now all I have to do right now is impute it into the above equation, and answer will flow naturally. So you're supposed to be copying these things. Now I will clean everything. Clean this part. I'll clean this my A, this my B, this my D, because I already have the answers already. So from here, my A is 3 all over 4, and my B is 2, right? So my D is still 3 all over 4, and then my X is 1 all over 2. Now, of course, you know we have to change it to a proper fraction, right? Good. And so what am I going to multiply everything with? I'm going to have to multiply everything by 4. So multiplying everything by 4, this will cancel this. So you have 3 CUS. Come here, you have 8 HNO3, right? You come here, you have 3, because 4 will cancel 4 here. Copper, NO3, 2. Remember here is, so this is, here is aqueous. This place is also aqueous. So 4 into this place, this should give you 2NO gas plus 4H2O in solid, right? And so the equation is balanced. Now, throughout the course of this video, we have been doing check. Now is your time for you to check and confirm the answer. Thank you very much. Please endeavor to like, subscribe, and share our video. Thank you very much.